right. Good evening, everyone. Happy Wednesday to you. It's good to be back with you on this Wednesday evening. And I'm right back here. We started out this morning, and we're right back here this evening. I want to say greetings to everyone. Welcome to you. If you're watching us, let us know where you're watching from. If you're tuning in with us live, welcome to tonight's broadcast. Got a special broadcast going to share tonight with you. And so going to give a moment for some family and friends to connect with us. If you're watching us on the Branch Worship Center's page, if you're watching us on Jermaine T. Johnson, and want to say good evening to all of the YouTube family and friends. Again, want to give you a moment to invest and spread the word, to get some people connected with us. Wherever you're watching from, we welcome you and we bless you tonight. Look, I want to share a message tonight from my wife, Pastor Nicole. Hello, good evening, everyone. Samantha, Susan from Canada, I got your message in your email. Thank you so much for sharing that. Leslyn, wherever you are, go ahead and do me a favor. I want you to invest tonight's broadcast. I have a special broadcast tonight. I'm going to share with you a message that my wife, Pastor Nicole, ministered during a Mega Women's meeting in Atlanta that we had in March. And I just was watching this message, very powerful message, and I want to share it with you tonight. And so I'm not going to delay the time. I want to give everybody an opportunity to go ahead and invest this broadcast tonight. Invite someone. If you're watching, wherever you're watching from, let us know where you're tuning in from tonight. If you are tuning in with us in the East Coast, the West Coast, if you are in another nation, God bless you tonight. I see you, Susan. And we're praying with you, praying for your husband tonight as you are there in the emergency room. All right, everyone, again, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's a privilege and an honor to share this message with you. You're going to be blessed. I'll return back at the end of this broadcast. But I want you to be blessed. I want you to be encouraged. And I want you to spread the word, spread this word as we shared with you tonight. I know you're going to be blessed by this message. All right. And until the end of the message, stay tuned.
I know you're wondering, I love Marvels. I love the superhero.
Estás preguntando los Marvels, los superhéroes.
Thank you, Mom. Keep me on track because I need to slow down. I love them. Let me tell you why.
Déjame decirte por qué.
All of us have a deficiency
Todos tenemos
and a deficit.
tenemos bien
And a deficit. Let me tell you about Black Widow. I'm going to give you some insight. Black Widow was an orphan.
Black
She
Widow.
was, and the Russians captured her
Cuando los rusanos la capturaron
for her to be a spy.
para que ella fuera
So they molded her as a child.
la agarraron desde niña.
So for her to be a spy,
para que ella sea una detective,
they had to make her sterile.
la tenían que
That was her process.
ser estéril.
Listen to me very carefully. So at that time,
So en ese tiempo
she had to battle the things in her mind.
tenía cosas en la mente.
Do I kill
Yo mato
my enemy
mis enemigos
or do I kill my friend?
o mis amigos.
That was her deficit.
Era su dificultad.
Okui, did I say that right, Mercy? Okoi,
Okay.
she grew up being a warrior.
Ella creció siendo una guerrera.
You see the difference?
¿Ves la diferencia?
Write this down because this is what we're going to talk about.
Escriba esto.
We all need
Nosotros necesitamos
an individual,
una individual
strategic,
estrategia
personal plan.
de un plan personal.
We all need
Todos necesitamos
an individual,
un individual
strategic,
estrategia
personal plan.
de un plan personal.
Let's go here.
Vamos
Let's
aquí.
go to 2 King 4. I want to read this
Vamos
verse.
a Segunda de Reyes.
2 Kings 4. Now I have the
4.
Voice Bible. Thank you, Miss Alva, for this Voice Bible. I love it. It says, the wife of the prophet disciples pleaded with Elijah.
La esposa
2 Kings 4:1. You got it. Okay. The wife of one of the prophets' disciples pleaded with Elijah.
Una mujer de las mujeres clamó a Eliseo,
My husband who serves you
mi esposo que te sirvió
is now dead.
está ahora muerto.
He greatly feared God. He greatly feared God. He greatly feared God. Okay.
I need the Bible.
I'm going to continue going until
Yes.
they work it out.
Thank you.
You yourself know this to be true. The creditor is now trying to take away my only 2 children and make them into slaves. This is Elijah. What is it that you want me to do?
I don't have
Y'all pay attention to what I'm saying. This is what Elijah asked her. What is it that you want me to do?
Y Elías le preguntó, ¿qué es lo que quieres que te haga?
Do you have anything of worth?
¿Tú tienes alguna cosa?
So this is what Elijah
So esto fue lo que Elías
was saying, asking the woman, do you have
le preguntó a la
anything
mujer,
of worth?
¿tú tienes algo?
So ask yourself, do you have anything?
So piensa tú misma,
Of worth.
¿tienes algo con qué trabajar?
Number 1, what you
Número
have to
1,
do.
lo que ella tenía que hacer.
Understand
Entiende
your spiritual
tu espíritu,
exceptionality.
tu excepcional, tu excepción espiritual.
Understand
Entiende
your spiritual exceptionality.
tu excepción espiritual.
Let me tell you about me.
Déjame decirte algo sobre mí.
Growing up, because of my past,
Crecí acerca de mi pasado.
I was EBD. Anybody know what that means? Nobody knows.
Algunos saben lo que eso significa. Fui diagnosticada con una deficiencia de atención,
Emotional behavior disorder.
un desorden emocional
I was very, very, very angry.
Estaba muy, pero muy molesta.
I was like the Hulk.
Yo era como un toro.
Don't make me angry
No me hagas molestar
because you wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
porque no te voy a gustar cuando estoy molesta.
That was my exceptionality.
Esa era.
I love to fight.
Yo amaba pelear.
You make me angry.
Si me hacías molestar,
I'm from 0
iba de 0
to 100.
a 100.
Listen,
Escúchame.
in ministry,
En el ministerio,
in church,
en la iglesia,
we have SLD,
si tenemos este comportamiento,
specific learning disabilities.
si tenemos este comportamiento de desorden emocional,
We have OHI,
tenemos problemas.
other health impairment.
Tenemos problemas con el
Do y'all
entorno.
understand what I'm saying?
¿Tú entiendes lo que te estoy tratando de decir?
You have some processing deficits
Tienes que procesar las deficiencias
that's hindering your economy.
para poder.
You have some processing deficits that's hindering your economy.
Que están reteniendo tu economía por tu deficiencia.
So you
So, entonces tú
have to ask God,
tienes que preguntarle a Dios,
give me a psychological evaluation.
oh my, dame una evaluación psicológica.
I'm not talking about man.
No estoy hablando de
I'm
hombres,
talking about God.
estoy hablando de Dios.
Well, Pastor Nicole, how you know all this?
Pero Pastora Nicole, ¿cómo hago esto?
I'm a special ed teacher.
Déjame enseñarte al maestro especial.
So what I'm giving you
Solo que quiero darte
is a structure that's natural
es la estructura natural
and applying it spiritual.
para un plano espiritual.
If you don't have a plan for yourself,
Si tú no tienes un plan para ti misma,
you already at default.
tú siempre vas a fracasar.
You already place yourself
Tú enseguida te pusiste a ti misma en un lugar de fracaso,
in self-contained.
en un container. de
You know what
contención.
self-contained is?
¿Tú sabes lo que significa estar contenido?
is a placement
es un lugar
that's one room
de un solo cuarto
where a teacher teach you all day.
donde el profesor te enseña todo el día.
You can't go to no other classroom.
No puedes ir a los otros salones.
So listen,
So, escúchame.
if you in a resource class, naturally,
Si tú estás en una clase de recursos naturalmente,
spiritually,
espiritualmente,
you're going to hinder your economy.
tú vas a manejar tu economía.
I'm getting you to think right now.
Te estoy dando cosas para pensar en este momento.
Because some of our cognitive development
Porque algunas cosas sobre el desarrollo cognitivo
is processing slow.
tiene que procesarse lentamente.
Sometimes I tell my students,
Algunas veces le digo a mis estudiantes,
what are you thinking about?
¿sobre qué estás pensando?
Brr, duh. Like,
Da.
and then they start laughing like,
Y ellos se ríen como que,
now you responding to what I'm saying?
no, tú me estás respondiendo a lo que digo.
God is waiting for you to respond.
Dios está esperando por ti para recibir.
Let me stick to my notes.
Déjame
Listen,
mantenerme con mis notas.
you need to begin to rehearse some things.
Tú necesitas regresar a ensayar algunas cosas.
Me and Apostle Jay been together since we were 14.
El apóstol Jermaine me enseñó esto hace mucho tiempo.
Back then, I was rehearsing my marriage.
Me enseñó cómo ensayar en mi
I-
matrimonio.
I knew the colors that I wanted.
Yo sé los colores que me gustan.
I knew where I wanted to stay.
Yo sé dónde quiero estar.
How many children I wanted to have.
Cuántos hijos quiero tener.
And back then, I didn't know I was rehearsing.
Y no sabía que yo estaba ensayando.
It was all a dream.
Todo era un sueño.
Listen,
Escúchame.
if you are dreaming
Si tú estás soñando
and you're not writing your dream
y si tú no escribes tu
and you're
sueño
not questioning God about your
y
dream
tú no le preguntas a Dios
and
sobre
you're
tu
not
sueño
rehearsing your
y
dream,
tú no ensayas sobre tu sueño,
you're in self-contained.
tú estás en un cuarto de contención.
Sometime a prophet
Algunas veces los profetas
or a pastor
o los pastores
can't pull you from a self-contained
no te
class
pueden poner en un cuarto de contención.
because you have made it your choice,
Pero tú tienes que pensar en tus
your
elecciones,
thought pattern
tus
to
pensamientos
stay there.
para permanecer allí.
Listen, you don't give
Escúchame.
anybody enough data.
Tú no quieres darle a nadie un pedazo.
Understand what I'm saying?
Entiendo lo que quiero
In
decir.
order to come out of the self-contained classroom,
La única manera de salir de un cuarto de contención,
I have to do progress monitoring
tengo que tener un progreso
in all the other subjects.
en los otros objetivos.
If you don't show progress,
Si tú no enseñas progreso,
that's where you stay.
tú te vas a quedar.
What progress are you showing?
¿Qué progresos estás enseñando?
I could not allow my past
No le puedo permitir a mi pasado
to hinder my future.
tú manejar mi futuro.
Even though I had the battles in my mind,
Incluso cuando los tengo en mi
they
mente,
call it mental health right now. Y'all
eso
know
se
that,
llama
right?
salud mental ahora mismo.
Yes, I still look at them, but guess what?
Sí, sigo teniéndolo y sigo pensando en ellos,
They're
pero
my
adivina
stepping
que,
stones.
pero sigo avanzando.
I told my God sister,
Y le dije a mi hermana, en
yeah, I
Dios,
still shop at Goodwill. I still shop at Goodwill
sigo comprando en la tienda de donación,
because that's what I grew up in.
porque ahí fue donde yo crecí comprando.
But back then I ain't know about name brand clothes.
Ellos no venden ninguna ropa de marca,
So when I go to Goodwill,
pero cuando yo voy a Goodwill,
I look for Calvin Klein.
yo voy al gabinete de los
I look for
clientes
Tommy Hilfiger.
y busco por ropa de marca.
Do you understand? I look for quality.
Yo busco por cualidad.
You understand what I'm saying?
¿Tú entiendes lo que estoy diciendo?
So, listen to me very carefully.
Escúchame claramente.
You can say, but you still shop at Goodwill.
Tú puedes decir que estás comprando en una tienda de donación,
When I look for quality,
pero incluso sigues buscando por
now my
cualidad.
mindset says,
Ahora mi mente me
I'm going to
dice,
Neiman Marcus next time.
ahora voy a ir a Michael's la
Do
próxima vez.
you understand what I'm saying?
¿Estás entendiendo lo que estoy
I
diciendo?
reposition my
He
mindset
reposicionado mi mente.
to say, let me buy quality now.
Déjame ir al de la cualidad ahora.
So when I go to Neiman Marcus,
Para cuando vaya a
I can know
Michael's,
what to look for.
quiero saber cómo luce la
'Cause I know the
calidad.
quality of the
Porque ahora
clothing.
sé cómo
Yeah.
luce la cualidad.
One man's trash will
Cuando es
always be
basura,
another man's treasure.
Cuando es basura siempre va a ser basura.
Case in point, This
Ese es
young
el
lady,
punto.
Nakia, right here,
Esta chica de aquí del frente,
went to Goodwill and bought a rolling bag.
cuando iba a la tienda de donación y el de donación,
I said, girl, I like that rolling bag because I know quality.
me gusta verlo porque yo reconozco la cualidad.
She said, this bag only $8, Pastor Nicole. You can have it.
Ella dice, esto solo costó $8, Pastora Nicole, coge, agárralo.
I say, Nakia, look inside the bag and tell me the name.
Y le dije, busca dentro de la bolsa y dime el nombre.
It was called something like Bucati.
Y algo llamado Bucari.
I say, Nakia, look up the name.
Y le dije, busca el nombre.
The bag was close to $400.
Y la bolsa costaba $400.
She paid $8 for
Y
it.
ella pagó $8 por eso.
Didn't know what she had in her hand.
Ella sabe lo que tenía, ella ni siquiera sabía lo que tenía en su mano.
She had doubts about giving it to me after I told her to look it up.
Ella tenía dudas acerca de dármelo a mí hasta que le dije cuánto costaba.
I said, baby, your word is your bond.
Y le dije, baby, tu palabra es tu derecho.
And that I'm bonded with that bag.
So, dame mi bolsa, dame mi cartera.
So what I'm saying,
Solo que estoy diciendo,
the economy in my
la
mindset
economía
had
en mi
to
mente
change.
tiene que cambiar.
If your economy in your
Si la
mindset does not
economía en tu
change,
mente no cambia,
you will not produce
tú
anything.
nunca vas a producir nada.
Oh my God.
Oh, Dios mío.
Number 2,
Número 2,
understanding
entiende
your functional strength. Understanding your functional strength.
entiende tu función de fuerza.
This is helping me with my grammar
Esto
also.
me ayudó con mi abuela.
Functional strength. I like that because I have to say it correctly for you to.
Chanel.
Yes.
Okay.
All right now.
Chanel.
I had to
Yo
understand
tuve que entender
the areas that I was strong in.
las áreas en las que yo era fuerte.
I'm strong in fighting,
Yo soy fuerte peleando,
naturally
naturalmente
and spiritually.
y espiritualmente.
But at the time,
Pero al mismo tiempo,
probably in 2000,
probablemente en el
I didn't
2000
understand my strength.
no había entendido mi fuerza.
Till hell broke loose in my house.
Hasta que alguien entró a mi casa.
Listen, when you see
Escúchame.
disruption in your home,
Cuando tú ves la destrucción en tu casa,
you turn into Wonder Woman,
tú te conviertes en la Mujer Maravilla,
you turn into Iron Man.
tú te conviertes en Iron Man,
My God, you turn into Incredible Hulk.
tú te conviertes en Hulk.
Listen,
Escúchame,
when I say this,
cuando yo vi esto,
when I understood the Black Widow,
cuando vi lo que pasó,
I had to become a sniper in the spirit.
me convertí en una serpiente en el espíritu.
I
Una
said
espía en el
the
espíritu.
enemy was not coming to tear up my home
El enemigo no va a tomar mi casa.
and disrupt the enemy,
Y
disrupt wait a minute, disrupt what the enemy, God was trying to, the enemy was trying to disrupt what God was trying to do in my husband, myself, and my children.
Dios estaba tratando de enseñarme lo que el enemigo quería hacer en mi esposo, en mis hijos, en mi matrimonio, a través de la destrucción de mi casa.
So when you understand the hindrances,
So, cuando tú entiendes las evidencias,
it will help you understand your functional strength in the spirit.
tú vas a empezar a entender cuál es tu fortaleza.
Now write this down.
Ahora escribe esto.
What is your functional strength spiritually?
¿Cuál es tu fortaleza?
Number 3.
Número 3.
Oh my God.
Oh, mi Dios.
Your functional needs. What are your
Tus
functional needs?
necesidades. ¿Cuáles son tus necesidades?
Number 1, sometimes we can get too needy.
Número 1, muchas veces tenemos una sola necesidad.
Dr. Marina, pray for me.
Doctora Marina, por favor, ore
Apostle
por
Sharita,
mí.
pray for me.
Necesito que ores por mí.
Kezia, pray for me.
Por favor, ora por mí.
You want Teresa, pray for me.
Por favor, ora por mí.
Pray for me, pray for me, pray for
Ora
me.
por mí, ora por mí.
Wait a minute.
Espérate un momento.
That's too needy.
Es demasiada necesidad.
This is what I had to learn. I'm not saying anything is wrong with
Tuve
prayer,
que entender esto y no quiero
but
decirlo
when you
mal.
can't pray for yourself,
Pero cuando tú no puedes orar por ti misma,
listen,
escúchame.
you got to get to the point when you in that
Tú tienes
resource
que llegar al
setting
punto donde tienes que pararte
and you can't get out
e ir
because
afuera.
ain't nobody coming in to see
Porque
you.
nadie va a venir
You
adentro
got to
para verte.
understand.
Tú tienes que entender
You got to begin to pray for
que
your,
tienes que comenzar a orar por lo que tú quieres.
because that's your need.
Porque es tu necesidad.
Because if you ain't transparent,
Porque si no eres transparente,
you can tell somebody to pray for you.
tú le puedes decir a alguien, ora por mí.
But if they not praying for you strategically,
Pero no van a orar por ti directamente.
because you're not transparent,
Porque no eres transparente.
those prayers are not going anywhere.
Esas oraciones no van a ir a ninguna parte.
Now, when you're transparent, you say, pray for me
Pero cuando tú eres transparente,
because I'm about to leave my husband.
ora por mí porque estoy a punto de dejar a mi
Pray for me.
esposo. Ora por mí
Because I'm about to walk away from my
porque
children.
estoy a punto de abandonar a mis hijos.
Pray for me
Ora por mí
because I'm about to walk away from ministry.
porque estoy a punto de abandonar el ministerio.
I'm being transparent,
Estoy siendo transparente.
understanding your functional needs.
Entiende tus necesidades.
When you don't understand your functional
Cuando
needs,
tú no entiendes tus necesidades,
you will hinder
tú
your
vas a estar
economy.
molesta, tú vas a estar molesta.
Do you understand me? Oh.
¿Me estás entendiendo?
Number 4,
Número 4.
your support services. You got to have a support service.
Tienes que tener soporte de
I
servicio.
know you're getting hot because I'm hot too. Come on, you still got to come back over here. Uh-huh. You want to pin your hair up?
Yes, ma'am.
Somebody find a clip to pin her hair up.
No, I'm okay, I'm okay.
You okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You got to have a support service.
Tú tienes que tener soporte en el servicio.
My number one support service, your number one support service have to be God.
El primer recurso de soporte tiene que ser Dios.
That's number 1.
Ese es el principal, el número 1.
Number 2,
Número 2,
my biggest supporter is my husband.
mi mayor soporte es mi esposo.
You got to put those in order.
Tú tienes que poner las cosas en orden.
Those wigs wouldn't be out there
Esas pelucas no estarían allá afuera
if it wasn't for God first,
si no fuera por Dios primeramente,
my husband second,
por mi esposo segundo
and Dr. Marina third.
y por la doctora Marina en tercer lugar.
Do you understand? When I say my
¿Tú
husband,
puedes
talk about my
entender?
family,
Cuando escucho a mi esposo hablar de mi familia,
miracle,
los milagros,
you got to know who your support service is.
tú tienes que saber quién es tu soporte.
Because you can have the wrong support service connected
Porque
to
puedes
you
estar teniendo el soporte equivocado
that will hinder your economy.
que están reteniendo tu economía.
So ask yourself,
Pregúntate a ti misma,
who's your support service?
¿quién es tu soporte?
Who is it?
¿Quién es?
My Bible tell me,
Mi Dios me dijo,
don't be unequally yoked in nothing that you do.
no estés buscando a nadie igual que tú.
In relationship,
En relaciones,
in business,
en negocios,
in friendship,
en amistades,
in marriage,
en matrimonio,
in ministry,
en ministerio,
in ministry,
en administración,
in ministry.
en ministerio.
Because everybody
Porque todo el
you
mundo
can't take with you.
no puedes tomarlo
So
contigo.
guess what?
Adivina qué.
When God start pruning,
Cuando Dios empieza
to
a
increase you,
empujar, a levantarte,
take the purging.
agarra.
It may hurt.
A lo mejor duele.
You might have some crying nights.
Seguramente vas a llorar de
But when
noche.
God is purging you
Pero cuando Dios está
and pruning some
levantándote
things away from
y
you,
pone cosas alejada de ti,
let Him.
déjalo que lo haga.
It may not look like Him.
A lo mejor no va a
But
lucir
it's
como
God.
Él, pero es Dios.
Do y'all understand what I'm
¿Me estás
saying?
entendiendo lo que quiero decir?
Oh my God. Shh. Number 5,
Número 5.
and this is the one I like.
Y esta es la que a mí me gusta.
You have to understand how to build your goals and objectives for yourself.
Tienes que entender cuáles son los goles y los objetivos que tienes para ti misma.
Do y'all understand what goals and objectives is?
¿Tú sabes lo que significa goles y objetivos?
A goal is what you set for yourself
Un gol es lo que tú planeas para ti,
to strengthen your weaknesses.
para hacer que tus debilidades,
The objectives are
las cosas que se muestran,
to support your goals. How you going to get there?
para que van a ayudarte a llegar a ese objetivo, a esa meta.
You know how sometimes we do this vision board,
Algunas veces hemos hecho estos pizarrones de visión
and when we finish it,
y cuando los terminamos,
we hang it up,
los guindamos, los colgamos
and probably a week later then drop to the ground,
y a lo mejor en una semana se caen
and you done forgot about it
y tú no te olvidas de eso
and never go back to
y
it.
nunca la vuelves a ver.
Guess what?
Adivina qué.
That's a deficiency.
Eso es una deficiencia.
The Bible said a double-minded man
La Biblia dice que un hombre de doble ánimo
is unstable in all his
es
ways.
inestable en todos sus caminos.
So if you build a plan for yourself,
Tú tienes que tener un plan para ti misma.
you got to act on it.
Tienes que mantenerte en
You
eso.
got to pray about it.
Tienes que orar acerca de
You
eso.
got to pray over it.
Tienes que orar sobre eso.
You got to rehearse it.
Tienes que ensayarlo.
You cannot build goals for
No
yourself
puedes crear metas para ti
and don't build objectives.
y solo dejarlas.
Because your objectives are going to help you. Your
Porque
objectives
tus
gonna
objetivos te van a ayudar
conquer your goals.
a alcanzar tus metas.
This is plain,
Esto es un plan,
but you got to understand
pero
what I'm
tienes que
saying.
entender lo que estoy diciendo.
Because some of you are saying,
Porque muchos de ustedes dirán,
what?
¿what? ¿Qué?
I said last night. ¿Qué?
¿Qué?
Yeah, I like that. What K mean? What?
What?
Oh, I'm going to say that. ¿Qué? I said last night
Dije esto anoche,
that a goldfish
que un pez dorado
uses 3% of his brain.
es el 3% de la marca,
3%.
el 3%.
Scientists say that
Luego de
humans
esto-
use less. Scientists say that humans use less of their brain.
La ciencia dice que el humano usa menos del 3% de su cerebro.
You know, we as women
Tú sabes, nosotros somos mujeres
are made to multitask spiritually.
hechas para hacer muchas cosas al mismo tiempo.
That's why we're always like getting
Por eso es que
frustrated
siempre estamos frustradas
when we don't accomplish something,
cuando no terminamos algo.
because God is saying, slow down,
Porque Dios te dice, cálmate,
write out the plan.
mantente en el plan.
When you write the plan
Cuando
out,
tú escribes el plan,
guess what?
adivina qué.
God will begin to expedite it.
Dios te va a ayudar a acelerar.
What is your worth?
¿Cuál es tu preocupación?
Elijah asked her, what is your worth?
Elaya le preguntó, ¿qué es lo que tienes?
One thing about this woman,
Una cosa acerca de esta mujer,
she didn't take time. She didn't just process it.
ella no
She
procesó
thought about it instantly.
qué era lo que tenía. Ella lo pensó inmediatamente.
Now, this is 2 Kings 4:1.
Esto es Segunda de Reyes 1 y 4.
She thought about it and she said,
Ella lo pensó y dijo,
I don't have much.
no tengo mucho.
The only thing I have
Lo
in my
único que
house
tengo en mi casa
that's worth anything is a jar of oil.
es solo una jarra de aceite.
That was her worth,
Esa fue
right?
su palabra.
Now look at this.
Ahora mira esto.
Oh, I like how God do comparisons. Luke 5,
Lucas 5.
and we're going to start at verse 1.
Y vamos a empezar desde el verso 1.
On the banks of Gennesaret Lake, a huge crowd centered around Jesus. Come on, you come over here with me. You're a superwoman too.
Ok. En el banco del lago de Genezaret,
Centered around Jesus.
sentado en el Jesús estaba sentado en el centro.
Off to the side,
Justo al lado,
fishermen are washing their nets,
los pescadores estaban viendo sus redes
leaving their boats unattended on the shore.
y estaban a punto de dejar su bote.
Listen,
Escucha,
right here.
escucha aquí mismo.
Jesus had to reposition Simon, but he did not have to reposition the woman. Listen to this.
Jesús tuvo que reposicionar la señal, pero no reposicionó a la mujer.
I'm getting you to understand your thought process as a woman,
Quiero que entiendas el procesamiento de tu mente como mujer,
a mega woman.
como una mega mujer.
Because when you have to doubt God's word,
Cuando tú dudas sobre la palabra de Dios,
you stick yourself in self-contained.
tú te pones a ti misma en un cuarto de contención.
Verse 3 says,
El verso 3 dice,
Jesus gets one of the boats.
Jesús entró en uno de los
He
botes
gets in one of the boats,
y los dueños de los botes en otro bote.
asks his owner Simon
Y le preguntó a su dueño
to push off
empujarlo afuera
and anchor
y anclarlo
a short distance from the beach.
adentro en el mar.
Jesus sits down and teaches the people standing on the beach.
Y él se sentó y le dijo a las personas que se sentaran y enseñó a las personas en la orilla.
He had to reposition
Él tiene que reposicionar.
Simon because in his mind, Simon's mind, he said, I didn't catch nothing.
En la mente de los hombres
So
dijeron,
he
no
anchored
atrapamos
his
nada.
mind
Pero estos hombres estaban molestos
In a position that I can't get anything.
en la posición de que no puedo tener nada.
Jesus had to tell him,
Jesús tuvo que decirles,
get in the boat,
anda en el bote,
push away from the crowd.
échate a la mar,
Because
vete
what I'm
adentro,
getting ready to bring you into,
porque estoy a punto de traerte
I don't
más.
want the crowd to hinder you.
Quiero romper
Oh,
quiero
jeez.
romper tus recursos.
He said, move into the deep waters
Muévete dentro de las aguas profundas
and cast out your net. Drop your nets to see what you
y
catch.
tira las redes.
What was his deficit?
¿Cuál fue la deficiencia?
His deficit was processing it.
La
Too
deficiencia
long.
fue procesar por mucho tiempo.
He was perplexed.
Él quiso hacerlo más rápido.
Now, the woman with the jar of oil,
Pues la mujer con la jarra de aceite,
she said,
ella
wait a
dijo,
minute.
pero un momento,
In the midst of what she was going through,
en el momento en el que estaba atravesando,
her husband owed the creditors.
todos los prestamistas,
And that they was coming to get her 2 sons and put them into slavery.
ellos iban a tomar a sus hijos y ponerlos en esclavitud.
She didn't have time to think.
Ella no tenía tiempo para pensar.
She said, wait a minute, Elijah.
Espérate un momento, Elías.
I know what my worth is.
Yo sé lo que me
I know
dice.
what I have in my house.
Yo sé lo que tengo en mi casa.
I have this jar of oil.
Tengo esta jarra de aceite.
Listen,
Escúchame.
her mind was not earthly at that time.
Su mente no estaba para
She
pensar en
had
ese
to
momento.
step in a position
Ella tenía que estar parada en la
to
posición.
say, I have something.
Tú decir, yo tengo algo
And it's worth something.
y algo que va a trabajar.
It's things inside of you
Y si está dentro de
that
ti,
you say is not worth
que
anything.
el amor dice que no tienes nada.
It may be small,
Puede ser pequeño.
but God's saying,
pero
I put it
Dios te
inside of
dice,
you,
lo puse dentro de
and
ti.
it's worth something
Y va a trabajar
because
en
I
algo.
put it inside of
Porque
you.
lo puse delante de ti.
Come out of self-contained.
Sal fuera del
So
cuarto
you
de
can
contención
understand your worth.
para que puedas entender
Come
tu
out of
palabra.
self-contained.
Sal afuera
So God could increase your
para que
economy.
Dios pueda incrementar tu
I'm
economía.
going back to the scripture.
Voy a regresar a la escritura.
This is what he said.
Y esto fue lo que ellos dijeron.
He asked,
Y ellos preguntaron.
Simon asked Jesus,
Y Simón le preguntó a Jesús,
Master,
Maestro,
we've been fishing all night.
hemos estado pescando todo.
All right. I pray that you've been blessed by that message. It was a privilege and an honor to share that with you. It was a surprise. My wife didn't know that I was airing that message tonight, but I pray that you've been encouraged by that word and know your worth and know who you are and know that you are able to break beyond your containment. And so just wanted to share that with you tonight. Thank you everyone that joined me on my watch party and that joined us live tonight. Look, if you've been blessed by the message, let us know. Send us a message. Tell somebody to tune in and watch this message. All right. And again, this is Pastor Jay. I want you to join me tomorrow morning live right back here at 6:30 a.m. Eastern time, all right, for our I Pray broadcast. And again, I pray that you've been blessed by that message. Be encouraged, be blessed, and we will see you in the morning, all right? God bless. Bye for now.